Hello YouTube! We're now on What's the Food number 5. Today we're visiting Antakya in the south central part of Turkey. Before we visited the Black Sea and we also went to a Palestinian Jordanian restaurant.
What is the best episode now you are like, which one you like the most?
My favorite so far was the Black Sea. I think we got a very unique taste of different flavors. And I think we can definitely go back there and try it, and you should try it as well.
I agree with you, like it's my favorite too, yes. It's first one we did, episode 1, and it was really beautiful, amazing food. Yeah.
First and the best.
And now today what we're gonna do then?
An Antakya restaurant called Deruni. Where's Antakya? Antakya is in the south central part of Turkey, close to the Syrian border. It's heavily populated by a mixture of an Arab and Turkish population. The local cuisine is influenced by the Arab cuisine, but don't forget, Arabs and Turks are two completely different populations. However, if you go to that region, you will find things like hummus, baba ganoush, falafel, all sorts of Middle Eastern style foods. Today we're going to try a selection of those, including meze and some kinds of meat and kebab, and we hope that you enjoy it.
So the restaurant is in Bosnani, it's in Izmir.
Exactly.
And we are with Emel.
We are with our friend Emel.
With made in Antakya.
Who was made in Hatay, Antakya, very close to the region. So
I'm the local.
You're born in Antakya.
Yeah, I was born and I was raised in Antakya, but I've been living in Izmir for many years.
Okay.
And we have a very good cuisine in Turkey. So we are going to try my local food here.
And you're going to be very difficult because you know
I will. Watch out, restaurant. I will.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
Let's go.
thank you.
Let's choose now what we're going to eat there.
Now we're going to choose the meze, the appetizers that go along with our dinner. This is the server, Barış. He's going to show us some of the local delicacies. We have hummus, that's specific to the Antakya region. We have this green olive salad that's specific to the region. And what was this?
Baba ganoush.
Baba ganoush, yeah. We have baba ganoush that's specific to the region as well.
Baba ganoush is eggplant with garlic and pepper or tomatoes.
This includes tomatoes and
Eggplant.
paprika.
And paprika. Okay.
Also, eggplant is constant, both in Lebanon and Antakya versions.
And one specialty of this restaurant is you can bring your own alcohol. That could be rakı, that could be wine, beer, whatever you want. You can come with it. And after we eat the meze, we're going to have several different types of kebab or köfte, which is the specific type of local meat for the region. So now we have our meze, the appetizers. We eat this with pide. If you're gluten-free, of course you can have it. But here in order we have a squash with dill. We have a green olive salad. We have baba ganoush and hummus. And we need to mention that all of these dishes are vegan, so you can come and enjoy it. And we will have it along with our wine that we bought and brought with us.
Let's go!
Let's go! So now we're going to try this delicious meze. We have all of this here. We showed you before in the meze. So here we have two options of meat. This is satır kebab. This is cheddar köfte. And the local specialty in Antakya that is very famous is called tepsi kebabı here. We're going to eat that and try it right now.
And what's this one?
And here we have some liver from the cow with onions.
Liver.
Yes.
Liver is popular in Turkey, no?
Liver is very popular, full of vitamins, minerals, everything.
In America?
In the US, no, not so much. You can find it fried in some restaurants, but you can't find it grilled very often unless you make it at home.
Liver is cooked with a lot of oil. That is good. I think oil is really good in everything. And I'm gonna try.
Is it cold?
No.
Already? Mine is a little bit, but it stayed on the plate.
Very good.
Delicious. So now let's try the tepsi kebab, the famous kebab of the region.
So what is a tepsi kebab? What is a kebab?
It's basically the minced meats flattened down into the tray and with different spices and different things.
What do you mean a tray?
The tray in the video. See here? It's like a...
What they do? How is it process the meat like?
They flatten it on the tray. They mix it all together, and I'm guessing they use a meat hammer, whatever they call those, and they flatten it out. There's less garlic in this version, he said, than in the original version. I'm happy about that because I do not love garlic. But for those who love garlic, they can ask for the original kind.
Et on en met dessus et on mange le tout de suite. On va trinquer et on va se souhaiter une bonne santé. Cheers! Bon voilà, on a fini nos assiettes. Ça ressemble à ça après. On a tout mangé. On va faire la conclusion tout de suite.
We're concluding our evening at Deruni, the Antakya restaurant. Our bill came to 340 lira, which is about $35.
Really? It's cheap.
It's a very good deal.
$10? What can you eat in America for $10?
Per person, for $10, maybe you can get a small appetizer at a restaurant someplace. Yeah.
You can go to the movie.
Right, you can go to the movies and maybe have some popcorn.
And fast.
Exactly. So I think my conclusion for the meat is definitely a 9 out of 10 here because it's much better than many of the other restaurants in Izmir that I've had köfte and this kind of meat. And even in Istanbul, I wasn't very impressed so far.
And it's local meat.
And it's local, it's grass-fed. And I think for the meze, I would give it maybe an 8 out of 10. The meze were excellent, but I think I would like to see a little bit more of a variety and maybe a few more choices that are specific to Antakya in terms of improvement, because I think some of the meze were things that you could find anywhere. Yes. But the other ones that were unique, I think improving and increasing the amount of unique meze would be perfect.
I agree with you, yeah. So 8.5.
8.5 for the meze, 9 for the meat. Definitely.
Okay, so overall it's a good restaurant, right?
Overall, yeah, you could average the two to 8.75.
I have a recommendation for the next video on what's the food. I want episode 6 to be like the worst restaurant on TripAdvisor in Turkey.
Let's find the worst restaurant and we'll test it out and confirm.
The most horrible restaurant in all Izmir. And we're gonna rate it because we've been only to good restaurants.
Yeah.
That's your problem, you only go to good restaurants.
We gotta try the bad ones.
I want to read
So stay tuned.
Stay tuned. See you next episode then.
See you, bye.